What's up YouTube, this is JP Panther, back with a video. In today's video is actually another movie news update video. Again, I will link the article in the description box down below so you guys can check it out. So this article, it comes from Hollywood Reporter. Again, there's also another article. Again, I will link the articles in the description box down below. So the Hollywood Reporter, Christopher Nolan's Tenet delays early August and ongoing coronavirus, blah, blah, blah. It talks about how the movie and blah, blah, blah. Again, it's like, oh, well, the third time it moved and blah, blah, blah. Again, in my personal way, I'm not going to read all this type of stuff. I mean, it's all about all the stuff you kind of already know about. You guys can read the whole entire thing. And it's all about, well, it's supposed to come out this date, but the pandemic and Christopher Nolan and blah, blah, blah. In my personal opinion, again, we kind of knew this was going to happen. I think Mulan's going to get delayed. I mean, I know Disney has announced it, but you know they're going to get delayed. But I kind of want to really, again, you guys can read that whole entire article. It's being delayed, is official. But this is the article I really want to talk to you about. This is why I'm making a video kind of about this. So this comes from Variety. I guess this came out yesterday. Yeah, I guess this came out yesterday because this is the time, I guess, when I was at work. So it says, theater owners chief on Tenet delayed in reopening cinemas during coronavirus pandemic. Movie theaters have been devastated by the coronavirus and forces theaters to close across the country, blah, blah. Exhibitors, okay, try to see. John Finnan, the head of Association of Movie Theaters Exhibition Industry's top lobbyist, said he is disappointed by the decision and is urging studios to start releasing upcoming films as planned. He believes Hollywood needs to embrace a new normal. Theaters won't be open in every part of the country or every world until there's a vaccine. He believes that in many communities where coronavirus are declining or flattening, it's safe to return to cinemas. He notes that the theaters have instituted new safety protocols and cleaning procedures, but they can't welcome back guests if there aren't any new releases to play. In two interviews with Variety, conducted both in after Warner Brothers' decision, it was delaying Tenet. Finton outlined that challenges faces theaters business and retaliates, and that believes that it's time to turn lights back on. Theaters should stick with their dates and release their movies, and there's no guarantee that markets will be open this year until there's a vaccine widely available. There will not be 100% markets open because of that films. It should be released in markets when it's a safe and legal release, and that's about 85% of markets. Then even more globally, they should release movies and deal with this new normal. Studios may not make the same amount of money that they did before, but if they don't start distributed, there's no going to be a big in their balance sheet. Big hole in their balance sheet. This is a $42 billion business. Most business will take 85% of instead of zero. That will make what it is to make up the market's cause. Absolutely, Warner Brothers and Disney and Mulan have been great partners. Data is calling us to let us know, thinking about the same time. We've been keeping them fully informed of seeing. I have respect for the challenges that they are facing to their business model. I look at this as a great partnership. At the same time, I think it's a big mistake to keep delaying movies. And it talks about the interview and stuff like that. Again, this is really pretty much long and stuff like that. Again, you guys can read the whole entire thing. I'm just going to give you my quick thoughts about this, right? I kind of went over this over and over and over. I'm getting kind of tired of sounding like a broken record. And I do feel bad, man. I do feel bad for the movie theater owners. But I also think this is kind of like how the studios really, to me, in my personal opinion, it seems like the studios don't give a fuck. It just seems like there's zero communication. This kind of happens all the time with the American comic book industry, where Marvel and Disney and Warner Brothers and all of them, they won't promote the comics or talk to or help the comic book stores or the comic book movie industry, the comic book industry in general, but they'll just take the characters that are from the comic book industry, make big budget movies, and just throw out the comic books that made them from what they are. That's why anime mangas have a hard time doing live action, because the fan base is not going to tolerate that bullshit, because DC and Marvel fans, they won't criticize them for not promoting the comics to the general public, but they'll just take those characters, what they like, and just throw a big budget movie, special effects, and off the wall and all that type of stuff. You're not going to be able to pull that shit with anime. But I do feel like the relationship's kind of like that. And also I do feel like ever since Trolls World Tour came out, I feel like studios are going to have to release their movies on VOD, on video on demand. Because the problem is, you keep delaying these movies, the less anticipation people are going to go. And also the problem is, you're going to spend more money in marketing. You have to spend more money on this and that, and eventually it's going to cause more problems in the future. Because what happens is, you guys keep delaying, and then movie theaters don't come back at all, or at least like 50 or 40% of them are shut down. You feel me? And a lot of it will be somewhat kind of your fault. Like for example, like Black Widow, right? Like for example, I want to see Tenet. But, like, I'm not rushing to see Tenet. Like, I'm not going to get killed over Tenet. Like, I would pay $30, $40 to watch Tenet on VOD and just take the L. You know, deal with it from that point of view. Black Widow saying as well, like, you keep delaying Black Widow till freaking 2021, even if the movie theaters and all that stuff come back, people are not going to be as excited for Black Widow, you feel me? And that's the main issue. Like, you lose the hype and anticipation for their movies. And then when it does come out, they're like, oh, Black Widow's out. Oh, okay, whatever. And even if you do market it, people might know or might not care. And, you know, that's something that they would have to deal with, you feel me, in my personal opinion. And I just think eventually the studios are going to have to release their movies, and if they don't, like Warner Brothers and, you know, Sony and all these other, Universal and all these other studios, if they don't release their movies, the movie theaters go under. The movie theaters go under, you're not going to make any money back on these projects. And the problem is that eventually if the movie theaters do shut down, you're not going to be able to get money from like bank loans, Wall Street, shareholders, investors to spend on your $200-300 million movie budget. And also think as well, your governor in Hollywood, Gavin, he just shut down. He just went straight lockdown in California, and the coronavirus virus cases keep going up. So eventually, eventually, in my personal opinion, and you're gonna agree with me, they're gonna have to put their movies on video on demand and just take the L and write it as a tax write-off. That's just what it is. You feel me? Like Mulan, there's no way in hell you're gonna put that movie in China, because even if it's in China, I did read some article where like they want a 2-hour limit time run, and they can only have like 30% capacity in the movie theaters. So you know, even as much as they kiss ass to China, they're like, hell no, we're not going to spend our money and market it for 30% of the revenue and only 2 hours of the movie cut. Is like, hell no, we ain't doing that at all. So it's going to be also the other problems as well. And also the problems if they do release like Tenet and Black Widow, Wonder Woman, all these other countries, guess what? Everybody that's in America is just gonna pirate the freaking movie, and you know, and when the movie does come out, they're not even gonna pay to see it at all. And honestly, I don't even support piracy and all that bullshit. But if I see it on freaking Google, or if I find it on some website or find it, whatever, people gonna leak this shit left and right. I will watch the movie. I mean, I would pay to see it on video on demand, but if I see a ripped HD theatrical version that came from China or Saudi Arabia, whatever it is, on the internet, you believe I'm going to watch this movie. I'm just letting you guys know. And the problem is I think a lot of people in America are going to do this as well. And I do hope that all these studios aren't going to keep fucking with the movie theater business as well, the movie theater owners, because, without new releases, they can't make money. And if you don't have new releases, people are not going to be motivated to see the movies like that. Again, you can show classic movies, but there's only so much of that they can do. You feel me? It's just a certain amount of patience people have to see. It's kind of like, why would I pay to see Avengers Endgame when I have it on my home on my Blu-ray or my PlayStation 3? You know what I mean? It just makes no sense from that point of view. And I can eat as much popcorn as I want. So again, that's pretty much it, guys. Tell me what you guys think about this. I know this sucks that Tenet's getting delayed. Mulan's going to get delayed. And when Mulan gets delayed, I'll make another video talking about it as well, because, it'll be something to keep my channel relevant and stuff like that. So again, that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you rate and like the video. Make sure you rate and like the video and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Peace, and have a great day, and take care.